Watch what's approaching, the supreme moment. Reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead, it's for the taking if you want it. If not, the dream dies and you'll be forever haunted. Then confront it.
What's good? So they did release the official stats for the upcoming Dokkan Awakenings for the Ghost and Gotenks, as well as the Candy Vegito units, and I gotta say, after looking at the stats briefly, they are vastly improved for free-to-play units. It's ridiculous how good they actually are. So if you already have them at 100% just waiting for the Dokkan Awakening, great, but if you don't, make sure you farm these guys because they're actually very, very good for free-to-play units, and honestly, they're very helpful, I think, in my opinion. So we'll go ahead and start off with the OG unit, Candy Vegito. It's been a while since, we've had any news about any upgrades or whatnot, but maxed out with the TUR, looks like HP's 8,474, attack is 11,069, defense is 7,938, and looks like the leader skill is pretty much, the key obtained attack and defense increase of 10%, similar to what it was previously. Super attack, however, raises attack and defense and causes supreme damage with a medium chance of stunning the enemy. So it did improve from rare chance to medium chance of stunning the enemy. So that's actually going to be pretty helpful. And then also raises attack and defense. So that's going to be very interesting as well. I think it'll be quite useful in certain situations. I don't know about the Legendary Goku event because, of course, the very last battle, you are not able to dodge against the intelligence type, but with the ability to raise attack and defense, it might be kind of interesting to see how that plays out. In terms of passive skill, it's actually pretty insane as well. Great chance of evading enemies' attack. That includes super attacks as well. Disables enemies' guard, attack and defense increase of 10% per tech key sphere obtained, or defense increase of 10% per non-tech key sphere obtained. Recovers HP with candy. So it's kind of nice that even if you're not able to obtain the tech key spheres, you still get a defensive boost based on other types of key spheres obtained. So yeah, I mean, with the chance of raising attack, not even a chance, with the ability to raise attack and defense from the super attack, and then also further enhance attack and defense based on the amount of key obtained, plus a great chance of evading enemies' attack. This guy is insanely good. I mean, you could find so many uses for this guy. So yeah, it's quite interesting. In terms of links, it looks like for the most part it looks pretty much straightforward as it was before. More than meets the eye. Attack 300, M-Fighter, attack increase of 10%, attacked enemies defense minus 10%, shocking speed plus 2 key, over in a flash plus 3 key, power bestowed by God, attack increase of 2,500 when super attack is launched, shattering the limit plus 2 key, so that's pretty nice. Supreme powers activate penetration, attack and defense increase of 1,000. So yeah, this unit is actually quite good, and I'm very happy about that. Let's move on to the Gotenks and Ghost. This one is also like very, very good. I'm actually surprised how good they actually are. So maxed out, HP is 10,586, attack is 11,155, defense is 6,595. Looks like the leader skill is a little bit improved. Fusion category key plus 3, HP attack and defense increase of 50%. And then for the super attack, raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes supreme damage with a high chance of stunning the enemy. So I figured, it'd be a stretch to improve the high chance to great chance to stun the enemy. So even with that in mind, high chance is still very good. I mean, I recently tested this guy in Super Battle Road with the fusion category, and this guy was stunning like a motherfucker, you know what I mean? So this guy is very good. Passive skill is also improved. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow spheres, and recovers 7,777 HP, and attack and defense increases 30% per rainbow key sphere obtained. So that is going to play out in such a nice way, especially again like Super Battle Road, where this guy was a little bit of a defensive liability against enemy attacks. Even though he's very useful as a stunning unit, that ability to increase attack and defense by 30% per rainbow key sphere obtained is going to make him a lot more functional and practical in all honesty. So also recovers HP with candy. That's a little bit irrelevant, but yeah, this unit is going to be quite good on a variety of settings, so make sure you farm this unit if you haven't already done so. This guy's going to be very good. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be useful. Links include The Innocence attack increase of 10%, Golden Warrior key +1, enemies defense minus 2000, Super Saiyan of course is attack increase of 10%, Saiyan lineage +1 key, prepared for battle +2 key, Fused Fighter key +2, Shattering the Limit is also key +2, so yeah, you're not really going to worry about links, especially if you run him on a fusion team, and honestly that's pretty much what he's meant for. Super Battle Road settings, even Battlefield will be useful, so yeah, make sure you farm this unit. Definitely very good. And then this one is brand new, and it looks like all these guys are scheduled to come out on October 20th, 10 p.m. Pacific time, so it'll probably be like, the 21st for most of us on the East Coast, or depending on where you live. In terms of the Trunks, Kid Trunks, Great Saiyaman, it's HP of 9,369. Attack is 11,480, defense is 6,917. It looks like it is a super agility type, and the cost is 18, so of course that signifies it's a free-to-play unit. Looks like leader skills, youth category key +3, HP attack and defense increase of 50%. Super attack raises defense and causes supreme damage to enemies. So again, this is one of those units that'll stack defense, so could be potentially useful on the legendary Goku battle event. We'll see how that plays out. Now the passive skill is quite interesting. It's attack and defense increase of 70% plus an additional attack increase of 7% up to 70%, and a chance of performing a critical hit plus 7% up to 49% with each attack performed. So with that in mind, of course, the longer the battles are, the better this guy gets. And the 70% attack increase on top of an attack defense increase of 7% plus max of 49% critical hit chance. I mean, that's pretty good. And then on top of that, launches an additional attack with 3 or more key spheres obtained, and launches another additional attack with 5 or more key spheres obtained. Recovers HP with candy. So you've got ridiculous skill sets within just this passive alone. I mean, you've got a flat out attack and defense increase, and then you got additional attack boost based on the amount of attack performs, and then also up to 49% critical hit chance increase, and then up to 2 additional attacks just based on the amount of key obtained, and then that's not even factoring in the hidden potential system. You know what I mean? So it's quite ridiculous. Let's actually take a look at the link, because I am curious how this one would perform on a variety of teams. So Courage key +1, yeah, I mean there's a decent amount of units that have that link. The Innocence attack increase to 10%, so that's certainly fine. Money is key +1. Royal Lineage key +1, so that's a pretty common one. Budding Warrior attack increase to 10%. That's a pretty common link skill within the Goten and Trunks units. Hero Justice attack increase to 25%. Of course, those are pretty much, for the most part, limited to the Great Saiyaman units. Shattering the Limit key +2, so that's a very common link. So yeah, I mean, I think the key link sets aren't too bad. I think you could certainly build a pretty decent team out of it, even with this unit included. Even if you're not able to collect or obtain the max amount of links in order to get that super attack, as long as you collect up to 5 or more keys, I mean, it's going to be an additional attack. Now, I don't know if that factors in the ability for that to potentially become a super attack, or if that is just flat out going to be an additional attack. Either way, I mean, you're going to be able to, just from the passive alone, attack up to 3 times, just based on obtaining 5 or more key spheres. So I think you could, honestly, within 3 or 4 turns, you can get that 70% attack increase and 49% critical hit chance pretty quickly. I mean, it's literally going to take 3 or 4 turns to get to that point. So that's certainly good, and I think that's probably why they built in that ability from the passive skill for the additional attack ability. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff there. I think the last thing I saw was, looks like the LR Frieza unit, of course, is scheduled to be coming out for global on October 20th. Looks like 11:30. So pretty much all these guys are dropping at the same time. We're not going to go to the SSR or TUR state. We'll just kind of look at the final product. So let's see. I'm just going to cover it while we're at it. So HP 19,563. Attack is 21,950. Defense is 14,256. Of course, it's a full power category key +4, HP attack and defense increase of 130%, and then extreme strength type key +4, HP attack and defense increase of 100%. Then super attack greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to enemy. Passive skill is key +2, attack and defense increase of 80%, plus an additional key +1 and attack increase of 10% when HP is 90% or less, plus an additional key +2, attack increase of 20% when HP is 70% or less, plus an additional key +2, attack increase of 20% when HP is 50% or less, performs a critical hit, plus an additional key +2 and attack increase of 20% when HP is 30% or less. So what the gist of what you get from this is basically he becomes stronger the lesser HP the team has. Basically the tougher the battle is, the stronger he gets. Essentially, that's pretty much the core concept behind the passive skill. I mean, I'm not going to cover the links, as it's pretty straightforward stuff. This guy runs fine on a variety of teams, and he's quite good. So of course this will be on the legendary banner for global. And there's a couple of other news that did come out for Dokkan Battle. I'm not going to cover all those. The only thing I want to close out by saying is Dokkan Assets on Twitter did talk about or had pictures of like Halloween tickets. So I'm not exactly sure what that means, if that's a special banner or not, but that's something that he certainly provided. So we'll see what the details are behind that. But at the very least, I wanted to cover the stats for the new free-to-play units or upgrades to the free-to-play units. So they're quite good, and I would certainly farm them if you haven't already done so. And if you haven't 100%, they're very much worth utilizing on a variety of teams, honestly. So yeah, it's exciting times, and I can't wait to test them out. All right, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later.